What is up, everybody? It's your boy Verse TV here today, and we have to talk about this rumored handheld console that Sony is releasing. So apparently this handheld device, codenamed Q Lite, connects directly to your PS5 using remote play. I don't like that already. It's not like how the Switch is, but you need to have a PS5 to use this. That's already one big negative for me so far. Always online device. Once again, a lot of people have a problem always online. I don't really care. I'm most always online anyway, but that kind of brings the same problem with this. Like, I kind of wish you could use it outside of your home as well. You probably can. I don't know how far the reach is with the remote play thing, but yeah, I'm just not. I don't know. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Features adaptive triggers, 8-inch touchscreen, and releases before the rumored PS5 Pro in holiday 2024. So they're gonna release this before the PS5 Pro model. So not feeling it. I mean, it's kind of cool. Like, I wish they kind of did just do another handheld. But you see how badly they did with the Vita. So they probably didn't fully want to go that route because they saw how bad the Vita did. So they're doing this whole remote play thing. You need to have PS5. Um, I just don't know how to feel about this. Like, I'm interested, but kind of not at the same time. Because I have a Switch. I barely play the Switch, but then again, it's because the hardware limitations of the Switch or the they get a lot of games really that compelling to me. But I don't really want another handheld, to be honest. It's kind of like if you wanted the big big budget games. It's kind of like what the Steam Deck is supposed. That's the void the Steam Deck is supposed to fill with that instead of buying a Switch. So I don't know if I'm gonna buy this or not, to be honest. Like, I really don't know if I'm gonna buy this. This doesn't seem really too appealing to me, to be honest. But who knows? Around the time period next year, I might buy it. But I'm kind of, I don't know. For right now, I just want to see just from the stats I'm saying on paper. It doesn't seem that too compelling for me right now. Like, if it's just playing the same PS5 games, then I mean, you're gonna pretty much use it from home as well. Might as well just play on the PS5 from the home. I don't know. These are just my thoughts, my first opinions about this announcement. So definitely, let's see what other people are thinking about this. F Cloud Gaming, man, I want more native handheld devices. Oh yeah, this is cloud gaming. I kind of don't want to stream my games. I'd rather just download them or either just play them off the disc. So that is kind of, yeah, that is a big non-selling point right there. This whole cloud gaming thing right here. It's tough to make those at an affordable price. That's the fact that Valve was able to sell the Steam Deck at $400 is absolutely absurd. So the competition is the Rock Ally for $650, the Aya Neo 2, $1,000 and $1,000 pretty much. Logitech G Cloud $349. I haven't heard of any of these, to be honest, but I guess there's other handheld devices as well that's like similar to the Steam Deck. So uh, they haven't announced a price point yet, so we don't know about that. If it's just gonna play I just don't see the appeal. If it's just gonna play PS5 games on a handheld thing, then why even bother this? I don't know. That doesn't seem like too appealing to me, to be honest. It's really gonna depend on the price tag. Because if I'm at home, I'd rather just play my PS5. Yeah, like, I think most people would just play the PS5 if you're gonna be at home. Like, why buy a handheld or play it on a smaller screen? It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, at least the Switch, you can play that on the go, but I don't know how many adults are really on the go and playing video games at the same time. Like, I guess it's like a few occasions, but it's not like every day. And for me, in instance, I don't see a reason to play the Switch, take the Switch out on a daily basis. So the Switch doesn't get that much use from my household, but I just don't. I don't know. I don't know what to say about this. Maybe some people might like it because I like this idea, the handheld idea, a lot more than the VR aspect. I don't care about VR at all, but you'd probably get me in with a handheld. But I kind of know if I need a handheld, to be honest. And I like that. I like the handheld idea more than the VR that they're going with. I doubt people might like an internet required device if they announce it in the future. It's going to get worse and ugly since no one wants always internet requirement at all times. My eyes. Yo, I used to love the PSP back in the day. That's what I kind of want them to do with the handheld again. But if it's just going to play the same games like play on PS5, then why play? I don't know. I just don't know about this. And it's always going to be you got to have a PS5 to use remote play with it. So I'm not feeling this. Even though I really enjoyed the PSP when I was a console on point. When I was like a mainstay device, the mainstay handheld device. I loved it back then, but I don't know if this is gonna work. I think Nintendo has the whole handheld scene on lock at this point. The Steam Deck is a good rival to this. Well, it's not really a rival, but I guess it's another one. But as well, a PlayStation doing another handheld. I don't know if this is gonna go over too well. Um, it doesn't seem that good if it needs to be always online for a handheld. It also doesn't play the games natively and doesn't support cloud streaming. Apparently, what's the point of this device? I don't know. Requires a PS5 and a constant internet connection. No thanks. I don't know if this reception Sony wants for a new, a rumored handheld console. It's not good. Because a lot of people were in the comments just saying, hey, this sounds like a dumb idea. Requires a PS5 and a constant connection to the internet. Yeah. Well, this is a flop. Just a remote play device. I'll have my phone for that. Why do I need an internet connection to do remote play, which is happening in my home network, and you need a PS5? That's worse than the Logitech xCloud device. Holy moly. Boo, it requires the PS5. So the general reception is people are not feeling this rumored handheld device. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree. Like, they want to make another handheld. At least make it like how the PSP was. That you don't need whatever console, the main console, to play this. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, this is what they're doing. That's terrible. Is this a joke? Having so many bad choices in one device. Sporting adaptive streaming up to 1080p and 60 frames per second. The new device requires constant connectivity to the internet. Not good. Yeah, people are not feeling this at all. Just the reception. People are seeing online. People are just not feeling this. I don't like it too much either. But like I said before, I do like a handheld more than the VR aspect, because I think VR is trash. I have no interest in ever using VR, but they might give me another handheld device, but I don't know. Sony is they're just throwing, I don't know, they just got a dartboard and just throwing random ideas out there. I don't know. At this point, it seems like they're doing a lot of random stuff. Focusing on VR, focusing on handhelds. Where's the first party games at Sony? Where's the first party games at this year? All I know first party from Sony is Spider-Man 2. We need to stop these other little projects and focus on the main first party games at this point, because it's kind of like you got the niche game with the VR, you got another niche thing with the handhelds, even though Switch is killing it each month in sales. So I don't know if it's really niche at this point with the handheld requirement, but I don't know if we're ready for another handheld console, especially with these little weird requirements like this always online. You got to be remote play with your PS5. It's just a lot of weird stuff they're adding to this new handheld. So I don't know. I'm not really feeling it, but maybe more information. Time would my opinion would change with more information about this. But for right now, it's a no for me, dog. I'm not feeling this. But yeah, definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.